is the Whispering Voice, and I hope I find you happy and well. It's been a good while since I did just a general whispering video. My time really has been in renovating my uncle's property, as I've decided to rent it out, and that way I can keep my connection with him, with that property, and it hopefully makes good financial sense. I must admit, when you see a property like his, it's about 25 years old, and you think that there's not a lot to do, but when you start looking into things, you find that your imagination takes over how you'd like things, and little things that need repairing or replacing. It has been at times quite a stressful process, but a majority of the time it has been an enjoyable one, and I'm sure he'd be watching me and thinking, what on earth are you doing with that? But yes, that's been taking my time really, and when I think of time now, you think how I had time to look after him really. There's that much to do, and it's but always make time to relax and to ponder over things. I never make decisions there and then. I'm the type of person, as I'm sure a lot of people are, that has to think things through, and sometimes you have to make a decision. Do you follow your heart, or do you follow your head? And if I come to that situation, I tend to make a road in between. And a thing I wanted to share with you is something amazing happened quite a few days ago, and it's the first time it's ever happened to me. I was out, I decided to go into Snowdonia, of course, and I decided to do a smallish walk up a mountain, and by that I mean it's not a very high mountain, and it takes about 4 hours there and back, and I don't always follow the paths. Now, they do say in any national park you should stick to the paths provided, but the only trouble with that is they have to repair them, and I find a route where I don't damage any foliage, any flowers or anything like that, and I know the mountains quite well anyway. But as I said, I decided to walk up this mountain, and I'd been walking for about 30 minutes when I noticed 2 people in the distance in front of me, and they looked back, and I could see they were sort of staring at me noisy, funnily, and talking to each other and then looking again. But as I approached, one of them came up to me and said, "Excuse me, but are you the whispering voice?" Well, I didn't. So I said, "Well, yes, I am." And she shown two ladies it was, by the way. And they're probably listening now, actually, because they did say they would like a mention in my next video, so here we are. And their names were, it was Jessica that spoke to me first, and Alice that was with her. So hello to both of you. It's very nice to meet you, and I didn't expect such a greeting, really. But anyway, what happened as Jessica came up to me and asked if I was the whispering voice, and I said yes. She sort of cheered, I think, with disbelief, really. Then they wanted photographs with me, and one of each, one standing with Jessica, one with Alice, and one on my own. But anyway, they decided to walk with me for a bit, and we chatted, and it was then I thought to myself, and I said, "Well, excuse me for asking, but how do you know it's me? Because I've never shown my face." So then she said, "Well, it's your hat and your coat." So that made me laugh then, but that's the first time I've ever been recognised in the street, as it were, albeit it was on a mountain. But she said she was thrilled to bits to actually meet me, and also stated that I didn't look like she thought I would look. So I said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." And she said, no, you're better looking than I thought you would be." Which was very nice, so thank you very much. You're very kind. So that was it was a bit of a scary moment when you hear your name like that, really. But I couldn't have met two nicer people, really, and I was very much at ease, as I hoped they were as well. And I did notice, Jessica, that you kept taking pictures of me as I walked away, but that's alright. But anyway, very nice to meet both of you, and if you ever visit Snowdonia again, I hope you have a wonderful time. And the cats are still eating and sleeping and wondering where I am most of the time. It's very nice going back to the renovation of my uncle's property, well, my property now. Inside, my sister and my mother enjoy sort of decorating houses, and not that they do it for a living, but they read all the magazines, the house magazines and things, and they like to have an input in designing things and what goes with what. And I think it's going to be, well, it is going to be natural colours, and sort of a cream kitchen with a black worktop, and all sorts of things, really. basically means the floor will be, well, you'll be able to wet it anyway. It's just one of these, I'm not sure what they call this stuff, but it's lined, the floor is lined with a drain hole in the middle, so you can shower and things and make as much mess as you want, and it doesn't matter. So that's in the process at the moment, and with renting the property, I will be having all the gas and electric tested for safety. I'm going to have the fire service come in and put smoke alarms in, a carbon monoxide alarm, and there's a few other things, because you've got to be very careful with renting a property. Some people don't care, but I do. So it will be safe, and hopefully a good happy home for whoever lives in it. There is a few people who have been after it apparently, so my agent has said, but we'll see. It's a cloudy day today, quite blustery, but not too much. Quite nice actually. And as I speak to you now, the clouds are moving very fast across the sky, heading west. All the birds have been nesting, and it's been very nice actually to see the birds and all the flowers coming in now with a colour, and hopefully we'll have some nice weather to what we can call summer, as it's been quite wet. But so that's about it, I think. Just a quick update. I did manage to record some rain. I have been for a one-night wild camp. Now, I was intending to film it, but it was such a last-minute decision, and when I arrived at my chosen location, it was dark. So when I film my wild camp, I want to film it properly, really walking into it and setting up the camp and all that sort of thing. So, but what I did take was this microphone, and I recorded the rain as it came down onto the tent. That was quite a nice relaxing sound. So what I may do in the next video is I'll put that up just as a relaxing sounds video for you, for those of you who like to hear the rain and help you relax. And I have missed you all. I missed but the comments still come, and very nice people. We're very lucky in this community, as I've said before. A very nice community, and we do get the odd little idiot who put some nasty comments and things, try to upset people, but we're too big and powerful really, and we override them and eradicate people like that from our minds. This must be a world of happiness, peace and respect to each other. Or at least in my world anyway. So yes, that's about it for now. So thanks for listening, and thanks for being there, and I'll speak to you soon.